Alright, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I asked you to do your test review and to complete problems 20 through 34. Well, I'm going to go over a couple problems with you. Please know that we will be discussing or quickly checking them prior to the start of your assessment, or I will have the answer key posted around the room so that you can check them while you're completing your assessment. You will notice a lot of these problems look very similar to the seated circuit that you completed today in class. So the first question I would like to go over is question 22. I get a lot of questions over making sure you understand the difference between when you can use the calculator and when you cannot use the calculator. Anytime you see an X, this is a red flag, no calculator. Okay? So I'm going to start with this problem. In this problem, I will start with function g, which is this function, and I'm going to put it into function f. So here is my f, parentheses. What I will put inside the parentheses is all of my function g. That is x squared minus 5x. Now, as I write function f, anytime I get to an x, I will put parentheses. So my function f is 8x, so here's my parentheses, plus 13. Inside the parentheses, I will write x squared minus 5x. And now I will simplify the expression. I will use distributive property. And then I will combine like terms. As you can see, there is nothing more that I can simplify, so my final answer is 8x squared minus 40x plus 13. We're going to do the same process, but notice this time I have a number. When I have a number, yes, calculator. We like the calculator, so let's use it. On this question, I'm starting with function g, so I'm going to use my calculator, and in y1, I will type in x squared minus 5x. I will then look in the table for where my x is negative 1. To do so, I will go to y equals x squared minus 5x, go to the table, and find negative 1, and sure enough, my answer is 6. The 6, which is my output, becomes my new input for my next table. When I go back to y equals, and this time I will type in my f function of 8x plus 13. Go back to my calculator, clear that one out. 8x plus 13. Go to the table. This time I'm looking for 6. I get 61. This is the answer to the question. We're going to practice that again. Problem 23. No number. What does that mean? No calculator. So I will start with my g function. Here's my parentheses. What will I put inside the parentheses? My f function. 2x squared plus 2x. As I begin to write my g function, every time I hit an x, I put parentheses plus 1. But what goes in my parentheses? Everything I see here. 2x squared plus 2x. Combine your like terms. 2x plus 2x plus 1. 2x squared plus 2x plus 1. Nothing for me to combine. All set, all done. I look at my next problem. Look, there's a number. Yay! I can use my calculator. And it helps if Miss Kennison can spell. There we go. All right, so we start with f function. going to type that in my calculator. Go to y1 equals 2x squared plus 2x. What number am I looking for? What number does it say? 2. That's what I'm looking for. Go to your calculator. Clear it out. 2x squared plus 2x. I'm looking for the number 2. My output is 12. That is the answer to this problem. This output becomes my new input for my g function this time. So my g function, y1, is going to be x plus 1. Go back to my calculator, clear it out, x plus 1. I think some of you could have done this in your head, but just in case, we go all the way down to 12 this time. Keep going. And I'm at 13. So my answer is 13, and that is the answer to the problem.